Hello, this is Kyle the Nostalgia File, and you should be watching this on the Kyle the Nostalgia File channel. Today we have a couple transformers and some tubes. Power transformer, probably for a 5x3. An output transformer, single end, marked as a 6v6. We have a number 75 double diode triode, a number 76 triode, and a number 42 power pentode. Well, I wanted to build me a little, I guess you'd call it monitor amplifier. Nothing too crazy, not hi-fi by any means. And I had this, I was going to originally put in my regen receiver. You've seen the previous video. We're still doing some modifications to that, improvements I guess you'd call it. Worked, but I kind of wanted to use this for an amp, and I had a 41 tube laying around, and that's what we put in the regen instead of the 76. A little bit more output. We were putting too much plate current on the 76. So I figured we'll use this. This is basically the predecessor to a 6v6. So this would work on a 42, a 6v6, 7c5, probably 6AQ5, a few other of them. A few other tubes that'd be a good match to. I'm not interested in using the diode section of this. There's a double diode section. There's a real nice high mu triode section in these, and these make really good preamps. A lot of gain. And then we do have a number 80 tube on its way. I didn't have a number 80 tube, but I figured it'd be kind of neat to use these Coke bottle looking tubes. Had a few of them. We may or may not need the 76 depending what we can get for gain out of this guy. But we're gonna put it on this board, just kind of, I guess you'd say, prototype the circuit. I'm thinking of building a chassis for this once it's complete, but I want to prototype it on a board just because it's easy to trace the circuit out, and I don't have to go through the work of building a chassis and then find out it's not going to work. But I think we're going to first set the 76 and the 75 to the side. And power transformer, we'll be using the variable power transformer I built to power this board, but eventually this is going to be the transformer that we're going to use in the finished product. I think I want to get the power stage built first, so I'll turn this off for now so I can put this together and go through what I did, because otherwise to watch this in real time would take forever, and quite frankly I don't think anyone's too interested in that. So we're gonna get this power stage figured out here, and or at least get an idea what it needs to be at, put it on the board and fire it up and see what happens. I shall return. Alright, we're back. We have it set up on the board. We have a terminal strip here. It's just a breakout pretty much. I'm not going to actually build it that way, but for the sake of making it easy to change things out, measure voltages and currents, that's the way we did it. I have this meter set up as an ammeter, 100 milliamps. This is just a voltmeter. My variable supply back there has an ammeter and voltmeter in it, but voltmeter isn't super accurate. Ammeter's pretty close, but I don't know if either the filter capacitor is a little leaky or if it's just a bleeder resistor, but it sends at a point start reading current even with no load. So that's why we have this split here. Instead of having the B positive go directly into the power transformer. Have about 112k ohms here for the grid load, or for the grid resistor. It calls for a maximum about 500,000. It's probably not ideal, but you really won't know what value I need until we get the preamplifier on the board. So for now, to give it something, and then have a .015 coupling cap there again. Probably not the ideal value, but for the sake of testing it, it'll work for now. I've just got it tacked in there. I didn't solder anything on here real good, as I want to be able to take it apart eventually. Now we have a 400 ohm resistor for the cathode. We are going to cathode bias this tube. It's a little bit of an overkill resistor, but I've got a pile of these, so I figured why not use it. Then I just have some alligator clips here hooking up to a speaker. Want to have a load on the output transformer when we start this thing up. So I guess that's that. Crank her up here. And okay, that's different. There we go. Turn the supply on. Now we have bulb illumination. That's a good sign. Let's get our, probably can't see. No, you actually can see it. Crank our voltage up. We're starting to see some plate current showing up. We're going to take her up to about 250. Close enough. So we're showing about 18 mils of plate current. That's good. We can drive it up to, I believe it's 36 or 40 mils. So we're definitely not overdriving the tube. Not sure why we're not getting anything for a any hum out of the speaker yet. Let me try a different speaker once. Alright, we'll give that one a try. Turn the supply back on, let the voltage come back up. And we're already starting to see plate current. It's a good sign. Not sure why. Not getting any hum. From the speaker. Oh, there we go. Now you can hear it. It is definitely alive. There's not a lot of voltage gain with this power tube, but you can hear the speaker humming. So that tells me that our tube is alive and well. It's getting a little warm, but running in Class A it's going to. It's not a very efficient amplifier. But we have about 20 mils of plate current, or I guess I should say combined plate and screen current. because I have the plate and screen tied together, and I believe our maximum screen current's 11 mils, so, and maximum plate's about 36, so we're well below what this amplifier can handle, or this tube can handle, so we should be okay. Yeah, she's definitely getting warm, but that's to be expected. So that's pretty much it. About 275 volts. Not a ton of voltage. Probably about what this amp's going to be ran at in the end. And 20 mils of plate current. So not too much to show at this point until we get the other stage or stages built. And we can actually start testing this amplifier and see what it does in terms of how loud it'll be. Should be alright. This tube's good for about 3.5, 4 watts, something like that. 3 probably be pretty conservative. But I'll have to put a at least one driver stage on it. I don't know if I want to use the 76 yet or try using the 75. I think we're going to try the 75 first and see if we can get away with one stage. And if we need more than one stage, then we'll probably put the 76 behind the 42 here and drive the 76 with the 75. So, but more on that later. That'll be another part. But there you have it. That's pretty much it. Nothing else really too exciting here to show at this point. Anyways, thanks for watching. We'll see you again later on.